Hey everybody, this is James Pelton. Hope you had a good weekend. Did you have a good April Fool's weekend? Let me know in the comments. First off, hit like. Goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. Hit like. Let me know if you did any good pranks. So we had a retirement party for my dad. We actually made cake pops, which he loves, but we put Brussels sprouts in the middle. And so, yeah, that was my, actually it was my wife. I really had nothing to do with it, but that was a good joke. We have here great friend of the channel, Drew Wolfer. Sometime we'll have to tell you, he's gotten me out of many pickles in my life, and I'm very appreciative of Drew. Anytime someone says something negative about Drew, I defend him and I say you're wrong. Drew's a good guy. Drew's a friend of mine, and so I'm excited to have him on the channel. We're going to be talking about Presend today. So again, another comment. I like to get comments going. Presend, there you go. Oh, you know what? I have a Presend shirt. I'm an idiot. I should have worn my Presend shirt. That would have been,
you have the old one. I gave it to you in Dubai.
You did. Yeah, that's right.
I'll send you a new one, man. I'll send you a new one. This is the one, we'll give you one. I've got one for you.
That's awesome. No, I love that. So, and quick story before. So we go to Dubai, and it's all these crypto nerds in this, like, there's booths for just, and everybody there's like nerdy crypto people. And Drew actually hired some ladies, some more attractive ladies, to run his booth, and everybody was just swarming over to the Presend booth. And I was like, man, this guy, he knows his marketing. He knows how to get the crypto bros. So appreciate that. Florian, good to see you. If you guys have questions as we go, please feel free to ask, comments, things you want us to talk about. We are going to be doing some giveaways. So if you ask really intelligent, thoughtful questions, then we'll be making it rain a little bit. So Drew, let's start just in case.
Like
I think a lot of people know you, but let's start with quick introduction of yourself. Who are you? How'd you get to where you are? And then we'll go from there.
Yeah. So, I mean, quick 30-second overview. I basically, I've been an entrepreneur pretty much by just desire, I guess, and just by design. Then, I created a couple of businesses. We won't talk about them, e-commerce, distribution, import, export, stuff like that. Right. And then I kind of automated them a little bit, got a little bit of my time back. And then I was like, okay, I can probably, put my time into something else. So I created the YouTube channel, started calling out rugs, had a very storied little kind of back and forth in between Thor, Strong Block, SAFUU, and they hate that I call it SAFUU, and that's why I call it SAFUU. And yeah, kind of, called out a bunch of rugs and Ponzi's and stuff like that. And then I kind of got tired of it. And everybody was like, hey, if you're so smart, why don't you do one for yourself? So I was like, boom. All right, Wolfer Finance. We're going to do master and validator noting, a little bit of investing here and there. Shout out to Project 79. We actually put a little bit of money into them as well. And then Presend came along, and it just made sense, man, to not have to lose your money on a cross-chain transaction, which we'll talk about a little bit, a lot more in depth here in just a minute. And yeah, we filed our patent just on the 24th, and now it's off to the races, man. So, I see it as being very a complex entrepreneurial journey, but will be very fruitful and lucrative and fun, and very humbling along the way. So yeah, that's
okay. Wolfer. Very cool. It's hard for me to not just spend time with you, just talking about all the stories but I've never seen, the happiest I've seen Drew is when a certain Brian Legend was being escorted out of the Dubai conference. Dubai received so many calls that he was a scammer and stuff. They actually escorted him out of the conference, shut down his booth. He was a sponsor of the event, and it was quite the trip. So
sorry, Bri guy.
Yeah, sorry, man. That's rough. Drew, go ahead and tell us a little bit about Presend. So that's what we're mainly here to focus on. What is Presend? How does it help people? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. So basically there's this really weird thing that happens in the cryptocurrency markets that we've noticed that nobody has fixed for, whatever reason it is. And it's that the chains are interoperable. They're not necessarily compatible with each other the majority of the time. And a lot of things are built on Ethereum. So a lot of different blockchains, Binance Smart Chain, we could list a dozen of them, 2, 3, 4 dozen of them. Right. And so they all come with this 0x asset. And basically what the 0x rule is that no matter what coin it is, if it has a 0x starting address, right, which means it's built on Ethereum, you can send it to any 0x wallet address. But now we know that you can lose your money by doing that, sending USDC from Polygon to an Ethereum wallet, right? A lot of people lose their money doing that stuff. Sending Binance coin from your MetaMask or your KuCoin account to Coinbase exchange. A lot of people lose their money doing that. And we're going to lose our money live. I'm going to show you. I put my money where my mouth is, and the proof is in the pudding. We are going to lose money live today on this stream to prove these things to you, because there's a lot of this is not a simulation transaction. This is an actual real use case, and it's a fact, and we'll show you live today. But the issue is that people just keep accidentally losing their money, and this is counterproductive to the growth of crypto, the onboarding of new users, the, I guess, inherent liability that all of the institutional investors or institutional money that could pump crypto to that 100K, 250K Bitcoin level, they don't want to take that risk. Like, oh, I can accidentally lose my money because I accidentally sent from an Ethereum wallet to a Polygon wallet. Absolutely not. We're going to wait until this is fixed. Well, luckily, we're fixing it. And we filed our patent is pending right now, which we will also be filing worldwide. And we're already in line for that. So once the patent comes through in the United States, boom, we get reciprocity through the PCT, which is the international treaty that gives you patent rights in basically every country that matters, right? So yeah, that's basically what Presend is. And man, I'm glad it's here, because I've personally lost funds doing this before. And it's not, no one ever has a good day whenever they just accidentally do something like this. And it shouldn't even be a thing. So we just kind of got tired of it.
Yeah. Well, and then not only the actual losing of money, but the peace of mind too. Because when it really clicked for me that, hey, I want to use Presend is when we sell out war bots, I have to send, sometimes it's $150,000 at a time. And I'm sending USDC, and I have to send it to an address, and I end up sending, okay, I'm going to send $1 first. And they're like, okay, now I'm going to send $10. Now I'm going to send $25. Now I'm going to send 5,000. And I just I'm too nervous to actually send it all. And so something like this is just, gives you even just peace of mind that, hey, I did it, worked out. So I'm excited about it for that as well.
Yeah, and it kind of nullifies you having to do that, right? No more test transactions. That's the beautiful part. No more cross-chain accidentally losing your money, trying to offboard your capital into fiat, going into a bunch of these exchanges. No more losing your funds accidentally by sending to a wrong wallet address like that, or on the wrong blockchain or something like that. If you mess up the wallet address, Presend can't do anything to, like, we're not God. We can't tell that you sent it to the wrong wallet. Like if you had, one thing off, but like if you sent it to your, MetaMask wallet and you were trying to send it to your Trust wallet, but you just had the wrong address, it's going to show up at your MetaMask wallet. That has nothing to do with us. There's nothing we can do about that. But it will stop those test transactions, because now we know for a fact that is accepted in that wallet, on that chain, and that coin is accepted. So it stops having that test transaction, which actually saves people like yourself doing those larger transactions. Dude, 15 minutes, 30 minutes to somebody that's worth a lot of money in terms of like hourly, man, I mean, if you don't want to pay $1 or 0.2% to save yourself all that heartache, all that angst, and the anxiousness of just waiting until it gets there, Presend might not be the thing for you, but my guess is it's pretty much for everybody, because it is so inexpensive and it is so convenient.
Okay, very good. And Ben says, we are not gods, 100%. So yeah, you like that. You like that.
Definitely.
Very true. Very true. So do you want to kind of, again, I'm the type of person that when you're explaining something, that's great, but like example problems in school were always where it clicked for me. Do you want to kind of show us a little bit about how this works and how what the experience will be like for people?
AKA James is saying it's go time. So yeah, let's definitely do that. All right, so I'm going to present the screen, and we'll do some Presend stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. Is going to look like Inception for a second, guys. Okay, so there's two separate ways that you can do it. Right now, I'm one of the lucky few. Don't stab me for having this. I have the Chrome extension. I will not do it inside of the Chrome extension because I don't want people to be mad at me and say, Drew, you get the exclusive whatever because you're the CEO and one of the co-founders and stuff like that. So the extension is submitted to the Google Chrome store. The extension is submitted to the Opera store, I believe Mozilla Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. So you should be able to use and download the extension in those stores soon, but our hands are tied. We're at the mercy of those institutions because they could take 24 hours to approve you, or they could take, a week to approve you. So just know that it will be available. And then once it is available, we will obviously make announcements in the Discords, through emails, on the Twitters, the LinkedIns, everywhere that you can imagine. And it will obviously have links on the website for you to be able to do that. And I wanted to say one quick thing really quick before we start doing this and I start losing my money. And I want to give James his flowers, okay? Because James is a good friend and I've met James in person. I've been to dinner with him. I've been out to clubs with him. I've been at conferences with him. I've just been walking around. We've been ramping sand dunes together, right? I've met his wife. And, I just want everybody to know that who you see on screen is exactly who James is in real life. When the cameras aren't rolling, that's exactly who he is. And he's probably one of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. And he is doing this out of the goodness of his heart as a friend. He is not getting paid for this in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to support James, make sure that you use his affiliate link, which is what we're calling ambassadors. And I'm sure he'll have that in the description, and he will be, glad that you used that because he's the first one to bring this information to market. I beat him on my YouTube channel by about 15 minutes because I dropped my video on Presend, but he is the first other person besides myself to come out and talk about Presend after the launch. So shout out to James. I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate him.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Wait, but you're not paying for this AMA? That's news to me. That's news to me. I'm sending them a Presend shirt. Peace. I sent him a couple of cigars. I was happy to do this for Drew. Again, yeah, he's helped me in a lot of situations. He's just a good dude, and so no, I appreciate it, man.
No doubt, man. All right. So first thing we want to do, I want to just kind of show everybody what the extension looks like. Now, this is on app.presend.io. And if you want to know, or in case you happen to care, you can go to presend.io. Do not pay attention to this website. It will probably be updated in the next 2 days to a very beautiful, coded in React, safe and secure website, just like our extension and just like our software. Very safe and secure. So it's going to pop up and it's going to say, hey, Presend is officially launched. And if you don't click this web app, you still got a second chance, right? You can click right here and it'll take you right to the web app. Okay. So that is basically how you get to this page, this Presend web app. And we'll take the other one off so that we don't have two of them going at the same time, try to freak it out, right? Now, the first thing that I want to do is I want to kind of prove to people that a lot of the qualms that people have a lot of people say, oh, well, MetaMask already does these checks. Well, it doesn't. And I'll show you why. It does do 0x checks, but that doesn't fix the inherent and underlying issue that's on these blockchains. And same thing with KuCoin. KuCoin also runs what's called a simulation transaction, but that doesn't actually stop anything. So we're going to go into Coinbase really quick, and I'm just going to show you. I'm going to prove to you. We'll even refresh it so everybody knows that it's real. And we're going to lose some money right in front of you. So, we're going to throw ourselves on the sword just to show everybody everything that's happening. Now, we're going to go into Coinbase, and we're just going to search BNB. And you can see there's no results for BNB. That's because Coinbase Exchange does not accept Binance Coin, okay? But what it does accept is all of these other 0x assets. And what I mean by a 0x asset is if you look at this pops up, it starts off with 0x. And that's what Binance Coin's address is a 0x asset. So you can literally take this address, okay, and you can plug it into Presend, okay? And we'll go and we'll select our Binance Smart Chain, all right? And we're going to we'll try and send it all, man. Let's just send it all. It's like $200, okay? And we're going to send it to Coinbase Exchange, and we're going to plug in that address right here that ends in E642. As you can see, E642. So let's go here and let's click Presend, right? And this is a very intuitive Let me see, 0.65 presend. Hold on, let me refresh this page. Sorry, I think whenever I did all this stuff and popped the other page up, it definitely
you're
screwed my
good.
thing out.
That's how we know that this is legitimate and authentic. If everything goes perfectly, we could just assume it's PowerPoint slides. You know, this is how we.
It's now I know why. It's because I have to pay the gas fee. So I can't send it all, guys. I got to send 0.64 because of the gas fees. Sorry about that. I dropped the ball on that. I didn't even think about that. So what happens now is whenever I do that 0.64 of BNB, which is like $200, it's going to pop up this, and this is the signature request saying, hey, you're okay with paying the presend fee. So for me, this would be $1, and it would be paid in Binance coin, right? So I sign this transaction, and it goes through its steps. Now, this is going to take about probably like 15 seconds because Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum are very slow chains in terms of this. Now, if you go to AVAX, which we can do that as well, FTM and Polygon, those three chains are actually incredibly fast, and you'll see it very soon. But what's going to happen is it stopped me from losing my $200. So this is why this matters, okay? Because presend is stopping me from actually sending that transaction. Now, what I want to show you, because we know that it doesn't get accepted to Coinbase. Now, what I want to show you is if we go into, and this is probably going to ask me for like 17 million different verifications to do this. So just bear with me whenever I do this, but we're going to withdraw BNB. And I'm being honest with everybody to that same address, okay? E642. And we are going to lose this money. I'm okay with losing this money to prove my point though, okay? And I'm only going to lose 0.005 BNB, okay? Oh, I guess I have to lose 0.001 BNB. Wonderful. Oh, I have to lose 0.01. I'm going to lose like $20.
This is getting worse and worse.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
man. Sorry, man. We'll split it. We'll split it.
We'll split it. All right. So I got to do my little authentications. All right. And then I got to get my SMS code that they're going to text to me right now. Okay. 266900. All right. And let's see if it goes through. Unfortunately, it did. So we just lost $20. All right. And we'll show you that this transaction actually went through here in just a second, whenever this says ready to go. Okay. And now I'm going to show you the second reason why this matters. So we're basically refuting that any other platform way of doing this can be done actually accomplishes this. So we're going to do the same thing with MetaMask. Okay. Because MetaMask does the 0x checks. So now we're going to send to that same wallet address, E642, 0.01. Oh, we only lost $3. No big deal, James. So we're going to send 0.01 BNB to that same wallet address with MetaMask. Now, if it does the checks that presend does, it would know not to send this. But unfortunately, if I click confirm, this transaction has already hit the blockchain. You cannot bring it back now. Okay. So this is a huge problem. And I'm going to click on this transaction in just a second and show you that it is a success and it will not show up in my Coinbase wallet because it's not an accepted asset. As you can see, success from C888, which is my wallet, to E642, 0.01 BNB. We just lost that money. Okay. This is the biggest issue that I see plaguing the cryptocurrency markets right now, is just accidentally losing your money because of this type of stuff. Now we can't reverse this transaction. This has already been successful as well. As you can see, coming from my KuCoin to E642, we just lost $3. Presend stops that from happening. Okay. That is the big difference in between presend and everything else, is we actually know that you can't send that there. So we tell you that. And we can do it with another one. We'll send some SAFUU. Shout out Brian Legend. You know, Brian Legend loves me. So let's send SAFUU to Coinbase. We know SAFUU doesn't go to any exchange ever. Let's send it to, James, pick one. Binance US, Coinbase, Binance.com, Crypto.com, or KuCoin.
Let's do FTX.
FTX. We don't have FTX. Nobody's going to have that. All right. James throwing me for a loop. This is what James does. All right. So let's try and send some SAFUU to Crypto.com. So we're going to wait until this pops up. And if presend does its job, which it does, it will say you cannot send that transaction. We are stopping that. And then I'm actually going to show you how fast all these other blockchains work, like Polygon-matic. Love Polygon-matic. Boom. So you cannot send your SAFUU to coin or crypto.com, unfortunately, James, but it saved you. So now you can keep compounding to the moon with your SAFUU tokens. You didn't lose those. So let's switch to a different let's switch to a different wallet and just run through something really quick. Or not a different wallet, but a different chain. So whenever you switch to a different chain, it'll pop it up. We don't have custody rights to your wallet. You have to send the transaction. You have to approve the transaction. We can like prompt your wallet to switch the network, but you have to do that inside of your MetaMask wallet. You also have to come into Presend and let's say, okay, let's send some Phantom. We'll send some Phantom to crypto.com or to Coinbase because we know they don't accept Phantom. All right. So let's see how fast Phantom actually works. It's really quick. So as you can see, we have zero custody rights. We cannot send your crypto anywhere. We are read-only access. All we can do is show what's in your wallet and prompt your wallet to do the things that you are asking it to do, but you have to approve it. Boom. See how fast that was? It knew within seconds. You can't send that there. Okay. Now, we could probably Polygon chain is really messed up right now. As you can see, it's saying up here, like I wanted to do a Polygon network one, but it's not, they're not letting us. So that would have been a really good one to do. But I'll show you, it'll take a little bit more of a second for us to do this, but let's switch to Ethereum's chain. And I'm going to show you us actually going through a transaction that we know works, right? Which would be USD. Let's send some USD coin. We'll just send one of them because we know it's going to go through, and we'll send it to Coinbase, which is this wallet right here, E642, and that is a USDC Ethereum wallet. So this is the beauty of Presend. We paste it in, we pre-send it, okay, and then we just click this. We say, hey, I'm okay with paying the Presend fee. It's $1, no big deal. And if it's over $500, when anything $500 or under is $1. Anything that's over $500 is 0.2%. And what I mean by that is 0.2 of 1%. So as you can see, congratulations, you can safely send your transaction to the desired recipient wallet. It's pretty painless. I mean, in terms of how long this process takes, James, what are your thoughts?
I think it's super easy. That was my biggest hesitation when you first brought this idea was, man, it might be it. I don't know. It's going to be hard to get people to change their behavior. You know, that's always the hardest thing. So it's going to have to be a super fluid process. And so I was kind of waiting for the demo to come out. You actually did a kind of a similar demo in Dubai, kind of an early one. And that was the first time. And I saw the way that the people at the conference in Dubai, they came up afterwards and people were really excited about it. And so that's when I was starting to think, oh, this is actually something I think people might use in, you know, they might change their behavior and just, hey, we're going to just use Presend for all our transactions. So I think pretty easy. Man.
Yep. So what you can see happening now is we know that can go through. So Presend's telling us, yes, that's fine to do. That transaction will go through. So it pops up your wallet. Presend is not, you're not sending your money out of Presend. Presend is not a wallet. And I want to be 100% clear on that. Presend takes no custody of your funds. You have to approve this inside of MetaMask, which is my wallet right here, right? So if I click confirm, that payment will continue processing. Obviously, Ethereum chain takes forever. So once we get that little notification that it has gone through on MetaMask, we can see the pop-up that'll come and say, hey, congratulations, your transaction went through, no problem, and everything should be good. So hopefully Ethereum doesn't take, you know, ages to approve it, because this is beyond our control. This is about Ethereum's blockchain. So however long this takes has absolutely nothing to do with Presend. Boom, congratulations, you can safely send your crypto. And as you see, we sent that USDC right here. We'll check it on the block explorer from C888 to E642, $1 in USDC. And that was successful about 26 seconds ago. So it's a pretty seamless process. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I kind of want to run people through. Okay, so Presend has two different modes, right? If you don't like the dark mode, you can do light mode if you want. Okay. And then I like dark mode. So we're going to do it through there. Now, this activities tab will actually tell you the transactions that you have done inside of Presend. So as you can see, this, $1 of USDC was a protected transaction that went through. That's the one that we just did. And then you can see the saved transactions, which was like back whenever I was doing my last video, I was trying to send hex to like all these different exchanges that it didn't go to. And it saved those transactions, which means stopped those transactions. Now, you can sort this. It's a lot like MetaMask in the interface. And there's a reason for that, because we want it to be as seamless as possible. And so that it's like almost foolproof, right? So if you want to switch from a chain, you're on Ethereum right now, it will light up green and show you which chain you're going to be on, right? So, okay, let's switch to Polygon. Pops your wallet up, you switch over to Polygon, right? Now, you can copy your wallet address here, no problem. You can press the disconnect button and reconnect if you'd like to. If you want to just go into the presend and just start presending, you just go here and you can tell it's a button. It's interactive. Boom. I just click it. It pops up the thing, right? Now, if you want to just select a particular asset in and of itself, it literally lights up in the background on both of these different ones. So whenever I click cost a token, it just pops up cost a token. And then I just go through here. If I try to send this, presend is so intuitive that if I try to send this, it'll say, before you can presend this transaction, please select the amount of tokens you would like to send. Okay. All right. Now let's try to send it again. Nope. You have to select if you're sending to a centralized exchange. Okay. Let's select that. All right. Let's try to send again. Nope. You have to select the proper centralized exchange from the list. Okay. Select here. All right. Let's try to send it. We haven't even entered an address. Nope. You can't do it. Insert the address. Boom. Okay. We inserted the address. Bam. See what I'm saying? It has a tutorial without having a tutorial inside of it. Obviously, this transaction is not going to go through because Hex does not get, or Costa token does not go to any exchange known to mankind. So yeah, this is kind of like, this is Presend in a nutshell. It's literally that simple. From start to finish, we'll do a transaction and let's time it, right? So we click, okay, 1 USDC right here. Yes. Okay. I want to go into Coinbase exchange, receiver address, boom. Pretty simple, right? That was about as simple as it gets. I'm actually going to reject that because we know we don't want to do that. But you see what I'm saying? It's a very seamless and simple process. Now, our goal at Presend, and I'll stop sharing for a minute. That way everybody can see James's beautiful face over here in the corner. The goal of Presend is to take over that market, okay? And to make sure that none of these transactions ever happen again where people accidentally lose their crypto. It just makes no sense, okay? So for example, what are we solving? Have you ever gone into Starbucks and accidentally ordered some coffee, right? And accidentally pulled out your Apple iTunes gift card, right? Swiped it, and then it took $6 off of your Apple iTunes gift card. And then they said, you still can't have your coffee. You got to give us USD on your debit card. And then you had to swipe your debit card to make it right. Absolutely not. That's not what happens. But that's what happens inside of crypto. Think of that Apple iTunes gift card as you're trying to send $6 worth of your Costa token to Coinbase. And Coinbase is like, we don't accept that, but we're going to let you send it. But now you got to send us $6 of USDC, something that we do accept. Why is that a thing? I don't get it. I just don't understand why that's a thing. Brennan, shout out to you, man. That's actually a really decent sized position. Much love, brother. Much love. We appreciate you. We appreciate our community, man. And, Presend also is going through a Regulation CF offering right now. So we are 100% SEC compliant, man. Like CFTC, international. Like we're not leaving anything up to chance. We want to be here forever, okay? And we want to license this out to the likes of the MetaMasks of the world, trust wallets, ledgers, all of those different, wallets, all the centralized exchanges. So that way, whenever I go into KuCoin next time on Crypto Jimbo's channel and I try to lose my Binance coin, I can't do it. I don't want to lose it, right? So that's our whole goal, is to bring this to the world market. And this is kind of my call to action for everyone. If you're tired of this, right? If you're tired of that, because everyone has a woeful story like that, man, please, seriously, share this around to everyone, because the strength is in numbers. And sharing a Twitter post or just your ambassador link, signing up as an ambassador, which you get 25% commissions base as an ambassador. That's anybody and everybody. That's pretty insane. So share this around, because if you're tired of this, then let's help. Let's help make it a reality for every wallet, every centralized exchange, and every blockchain. Now, one other thing I want to touch on really quick. We are compatible right now with Binance Smart Chain, with Ethereum, with FTM, with Matic, which is Polygon, the Matic chain, and then also Avalanche, okay, which is AVAX. We are obviously going to continue building out more blockchains, but we had to build the 0x ones first, because that's where the biggest issue was. Not many people are sending their Bitcoin to a Cardano address, right? It's not as big of an issue. But on all the 0x stuff that's EVM compatible, Ethereum virtual machines, anything that's built under or on top of Ethereum, that's where this problem lies. So we will be building out the solutions for Bitcoin, because we know that there's the main chain and we know that there's SegWit. And I've done it before. I've lost Bitcoin because I sent it from the main chain to a SegWit address and then I lost it. So we will be building out all of those functionalities as well. We will also be, and James is going to love this, we will also be compatible going into Ledger, going into MetaMask, going into Trust Wallet, and going into Opera very quickly. These are fast follows. It's not in there yet, and I'll actually share the screen and I'll show you guys exactly where it's going to be just very quickly, because it's a really quick screen share for me to be able to do that. But if you go in here and you say, okay, I'm not sending to a centralized exchange, it will pop this up. Please select the type of wallet you're sending to. Right now, we don't have any, so it throws you this error. This transaction cannot be protected because Presend only supports specific wallets and centralized exchanges at the moment. But what will be in here is like Ledger, MetaMask, all those different wallets that I just listed, right? So that's the functionalities that we're building out now. And then also being able to connect your Opera wallet, all of your wallet connect options, your Coinbase wallet, your KuCoin wallet via the web app, right? Which is app.presend.io. And the web app actually helps you be able to send via mobile. Okay, so you can go in on your mobile device, right? And you can literally go into your MetaMask app and connect to app.presend.io, and you can use Presend on your mobile device, right? On all of these different apps. So that's why we made the web app. That's the whole reason for it, because I know a lot of people are like, hey, I want to use the Chrome extension. Well, what about the mobile on the go people? Those are the people that are going to be wanting to use that web app. So that's why it is there. And that's how we're going to get people to be able to connect to Wallet Connect, because you can't connect your Wallet Connect, your Ledger and your Trust Wallet and your these other wallets that are in Wallet Connect. You can't connect those to, Chrome extensions, Opera add-on store extensions, and things of that sort. So trust and believe, we've got a lot more to do, but coming to market with what we have come with is actually pretty incredible in the time frame that we have, because we've only been developing this for 6 months. So we started developing this in October, the very beginning of October. That's when we got funded, right? And then all the way through March, and we launched March 31st. I didn't want to launch on April 1st because I didn't want it to be like
smart.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like April Fools, So we launched on March 31st for that reason. But now Presend is here forevermore. And we will only continue to build out more functionalities, more capabilities, more compatibilities, and protect more and more transactions the further on we get into this company. Okay.
Okay, very good. Well, I have a whole bunch of questions. We have a whole bunch of questions from the audience. Before we do that, let's go ahead and do our first giveaway, okay? Because we got some money to give away. So we're going to do our first giveaway. You need to comment #Presend to be entered.
I'll send it to your Coinbase wallet. I'll send BNB to your Coinbase wallet to whoever the winner is.
To whoever the winner is, yeah. Using Presend, right? Using Presend. So Absolutely. Go ahead. I'll give you guys like another 20 seconds. We already got 21 people in this giveaway, but go ahead and just comment #Presend. I'd also like to hear too, go ahead and share. Have you guys ever lost money sending to the wrong address? I kind of want to hear some of your guys' stories. Green Llama says, I accidentally sent 300 USDC to crypto.com on the wrong chain. Had to pay a ransom to get it back. That's yeah. And I do have a theory. I do have a theory that Coinbase and crypto.com, maybe we were talking about this, Drew, they keep those funds sent to the wrong addresses and they have them somewhere is a theory that we
So
have.
do you want to know the answer to that question before we give this money away?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I know a woman, I won't say her name because I don't want to be whistleblower, but I know a woman that used to be the general counsel for Coinbase, one of the general counsels. Okay. And she basically, I was talking to her about Presend. She was like, this is crazy that you guys are building this. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And she was like, well, I used to work at Coinbase and all of that stuff. So my BNB is sitting there in a Coinbase wallet. And technically, Coinbase can't do anything with it. Okay. That's the craziest part because legally, from a regulatory perspective, they can't touch it. So the fact that they're willing to even recover it for people is kind of painting outside of the lines for them because they don't know, like that's an anonymous wallet. So they don't know if that wallet is like funding terror or it's on a blacklist or it's somebody from a sanctioned country. Like there's a lot of red tape to that. So preventing that from happening, probably the best solution that there is.
Yeah.
Oh
absolutely.
my gosh. USDT 5K to Coinbase.
Oof.
Got it back eventually. Probably took him like 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, sorry to hear that, man. And they hit you with the fee. See, wrong chain all day. This stuff happens. And I don't want anybody to feel like it's not an embarrassment. It really isn't. It's absolutely ridiculous that this is even an option that we can do this, right? Like again, swiping your Apple iTunes gift card at Starbucks and getting your Apple iBucks taken from you and saying you still got to pay me $6 to get your coffee. That's what's happening. It's crazy. Yeah, we've all done it, man.
We've all done it. We've all done it. You haven't been in crypto very long if you haven't sent something to the wrong address. So
100%, man. It's like your tuition almost, but we're taking the tuition away. No more tuition, guys.
Right. That's right. You keep your money. Let's go ahead. Let's draw this first giveaway here. You got 5 seconds.
Is that? Woo!
This
62 entries.
Yeah, 62
dude, James has his channel set up so nasty. It's oh my gosh, dude. I'm like envious of your level of awesome on this channel, dude.
Well, you know, if you do 5 AMAs a day, you tend to get them figured out, you know, a little bit. Oh, I'm in there too. Oh, what if I win? I'm in there twice. Oh, what if I
should have put it in there. Mountain Brother, Geno Miner, Amon Deep.
Congratulations,
dude. Cool dog, man. Cool dog. That dog is swole. I love it. We love the bully breeds, man. We love the bully breeds.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Amon Deep, I need you to get in touch with either me or Tycho or Pocket, and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, this was for 50, and we'll do a couple more giveaways here as we're going as well. But before we get too far in, this question is coming up like 1,000 times. First off, can people use this presently, or when can people use it?
100%. Yep, we just did it. So where I was at, app.presend.io, feel free to go there and use it right now, guys. Seriously, it'll pull up all your chains, all the 5 chains that it works on right now. Connect your wallet. You can use it with MetaMask right now. Wallet Connect should be coming out within the next week, I believe, for you to be able to connect your ledger and all those. It's like a couple of dozen wallets, man. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, absolutely. Go use it. I encourage it. Seriously, go test it. Try to break it. Take out your hammer, your sword, your axe. Take some dynamite. Try to blow it up. It won't break. It won't bend. It won't fold. It won't fail. Okay, very cool. So you can use it now, app.presend.io. The second question, which we've gotten this more, but how can I invest in Presend? Is it possible for us to make money off of Presend? If we think this is going to blow up, what can we do about it? So, okay. So anybody that invests in Presend, I have to give you this up front. You have to KYC. Okay. So this is a legitimate SEC compliant regulatory offering with investors. Okay. So we're opening up what is called a CF, a regulation CF, which is a crowdfunding opportunity. Okay. Now, we will be running this through Akemona, Akemona. It is a launchpad platform that has all the SEC licensings, all the SEC compliance already done for us. What you will have to do is, once we announce this, go follow the Presend Twitter. Seriously, like, I'm not trying to plug it because we want users or subscribers. It's not that. Like seriously, go look at my YouTube channel. I don't care about followers. What I care about is having a potent audience that actually values what I have to say and people that I can help. Okay. So go follow the Presend Twitter and you will see we will tweet out that platform. And then you can go and get on that platform. All you have to do is literally create an account. You submit your KYC document. They just make sure that you're a real person, okay, and that you're not on a blacklist. And then you can pay via crypto. This is the craziest part. And I kind of want to brag a little bit, not for nothing, but I do want to brag a little bit about what we're doing with this CF. So you can pay for that via crypto, via USDC on Polygon. And you can also pay via USDC on ETH if you want to invest your money, right? And this is at acamona.com. You can look it up and check it out, and we'll share all of those social medias everywhere that we need to whenever this opens up. And it should be opening up within the next, I think, like week to 10 days. Now, we can also pay people out in crypto. So we could pay you out in Polygon Matic if we wanted to. Legally, okay? We are tokenizing the security. It is going to be a security. You're going to have shares in the company. You would be a quote unquote owner, equity owner, shareholder in the company, okay? And you will have tokenized shares in the company. I don't know of anybody that's done that yet, but that's what's happening with Presend and with Wolfer Finance. Shout out Wolfers, right? I know my Wolf Pack has shown up in this. I already know they have. And so has the Presend family, and we appreciate you all. But you will get a tokenized security, which will basically go to whatever cryptocurrency wallet you connect and say, hey, I want my shares in here. And you can openly buy and sell and trade those tokens, those tokenized securities, with anyone else that is whitelisted. So say you're like, hey, Presend's doing well. I've gotten a bunch of dividends, and we can legally pay out dividends on chain to those wallets. Okay. That's one of the bullish things about it. And then say you're like, hey, I want to offload some of these shares. All you have to do is find another whitelisted person that's already KYC'd that has the ability to buy those, and then you can sell those to them. So it's not like you're locked in for lifetime. You can literally, and Presend can buy back. Same thing with Wolfer. I always bring Wolfer in because we're one and the same. And we can buy those shares back every month. We can say, hey, we want to buy 300 shares at $500 a piece. First come, first serve, whoever wants it, right? And so, man, we're literally molding the landscape of the regulatory market right now and how crypto should be brought to market and be compliant, because we did this months and months ago. We've been researching this for months and months. And now we know exactly what we need to do, and we're doing it. And it's like a week away from being like open to the public. It's going to be really cool. So yeah, follow the Presend Twitter, follow my Twitter, follow Wolfer's Twitter, follow whatever Twitter you need to, or YouTube. But I promise you, we will tell you about it. And I'll ask James to tweet it out if he wants to. And we'll take it from there. So yeah, absolutely. You can definitely do that. But that's not my purpose here. I know I went off on a crazy tangent. I wanted to brag because it's really cool. It really is truly. I'm very humbled to be able to be like the first person to be able to do this. But like, we're not here to peddle wares to you. You know what I mean? I want everybody to know that Presend is a thing and that we do not have to worry about this stuff happening anymore.
Yeah, nope, absolutely love it. And we got a whole bunch of questions from the audience, so maybe we should go through a few of these. I think there's some good questions here. So for people who have investors or the old NFTs, do we have any timeline on when they might expect to receive a return?
Yeah, we do. So this is my call to action for everybody. Okay, so this means past, present, and future, anybody that's involved, right? And you also have a secondary way of making money off of Presend, not as an investor. Go become an ambassador at ambassador.presend.io. Like literally, I mean, if you want to pop it in the chat or something and pop it up, it's just ambassador.presend.io. That's all you have to do. You can sign up, right? So, and you'll get your 25% commissions on any transactions that come in from people that have signed up under you. Now, for the people that are already here, right? Absolutely. We have to get through the regulated offering first, and we have to become net positive. So that means we have to make money, right? This isn't a Ponzi scheme. We're not taking other investors' funds to pay out everybody else. We're literally going to be paying out Presend's fees that it accrues. The revenue and the net income that it brings in at the end of the day is what we need to be doing, right? So after the regulation CF offering is closed, which is basically going to be like 4 to 6 weeks from now, we would legally have the ability to distribute out dividends. Now, have we taken over the market yet? Have we become net positive yet? Do we have a bunch of users generating revenue and fees via Presend? I cannot say 100% that we do or we don't. What I can say is that's my call to action for everybody. Until that CF is over, we cannot do anything legally. But once it is, if we get the wolf pack and the Presend family and James Pelton's supporters to go out and preach the Presend gospel and bring this to the masses, then most likely we'll be net positive enough to where we can start going bing, bang, boom. Crypto payments, baby.
Oh, love it. Love it. Yeah, the Pelton pack. I like Wolf pack. Pelton pack has a ring to it too. So maybe we'll go with that.
Pelton's people.
Pelton's people. There you go. Is there no other, excuse me, is there no other project that does this at all? Is there any competitors or anybody? Are you worried? You want to tell us a little bit about the patent? Are you worried about some other people were asking if you think, is MetaMask going to try to do this themselves, or what are your thoughts on all that?
Yeah. So there is no other project that does this. There's a lot of projects that talk about like simulation transactions, which is where they, and you can do simulation transactions inside of a Gnosis wallet right now. Doesn't mean it's going to show up, right? We just showed you MetaMask does simulation transactions. KuCoin does simulation transactions and 0x checks, right? But didn't stop me from losing my Binance right here on camera. But what did? Presend, baby. So is there a competitor in the market? No. Can there be? Most likely not, because we have filed the patent and our patent is absolutely bulletproof because Troutman is the one that filed it. If you don't know what Troutman Pepper is, go look them up. It's like 12. They're like 1,200 lawyers strong. They're one of the top dogs in the game. They're based out of Delaware. Those are the people that represent us. So I'm Wolfpack. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm the CEO of Presend. All I do is surround myself with people that are going to go out and eat only what they kill. Troutman does that. They are absolute monsters in the game. So shout out Troutman again for filing us an absolutely bulletproof patent. And we're filing a second patent that we already filed a provisional for worldwide. So we're doing everything that we can to protect it. And to go to the MetaMask thing, shout out that question because I'm actually speaking at Consensus in Austin in 23 days from now. So I'm probably going to be talking to MetaMask potentially. We're going to try and get into a room with them and kind of talk to them about this. But as an American-based company, when we have already filed the patent, technically, no, they can't really do this. If they could find a way to pierce the patent, which is why we hired Troutman to make sure that that's not a possibility, then, they could try, but they could also, it could also not happen. Like that's what the patent is there for. It is a protectionary measure to make sure that nobody can come in and steal our idea with bigger firepower, the MetaMasks, the Opera wallets, the Coinbases and crypto.coms of the world. Plus, why would they try to steal it whenever we've already built it and they could just license it and they don't have to pay millions of dollars in dev hours and work and try and figure out how it goes and try to get, the patent and read through it. And you see what I'm saying? So it's like our end goal would probably be to be bought for like 9 figures by a MetaMask, $500 million, $1 billion, something like that. Because let's be real, this is a massive solution in the market with zero competition. And if we can prove that there's a need for this and we can actually build out all of the frameworks to it to be compatible with all blockchains, the majority of all the top tier wallets at least, and the majority of the top tier centralized exchanges, which think about it, we already have them, Binance.com, Binance US, Coinbase, KuCoin, Crypto.com, 5 of the top exchanges in the world. Go to the CoinMarketCap list of top exchanges, Binance, both Binances, Coinbase, KuCoin, and Crypto.com. They're all in that top 10 list.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, I think I'm going to be down at Consensus, so we'll have to hook up while I'm down there.
Dude, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, dude.
we'll
All right, let's go.
we'll do some party. You know, some bowling and
Yes.
laser tag, and I've got big plans for you. So we'll make some.
I love James so
We'll have
much.
some fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we always joke about. We were joking about how in Lincoln, he asked what there is to do in Lincoln, and I told him, "Boo at the zoo." That's our claim to fame, is our Halloween at the Lincoln Zoo. So it's a little different than Dubai. But
Yeah.
next
Dubai
question:
was
does
wild.
Presend have a coin? Are you guys ever planning something like that?
I mean, now that the regulatory stuff is, it was not in the cards at first because we didn't want to be like a fad, like crypto bro protocol. So it was like, no coin, no chain, none of that stuff. But does it make sense to have a pre-send coin later on? Potentially, so that people can like use the pre-send coin to pay fees and stuff like that. I get it. I understand the tokenomics and the economics behind it. Is that something we're focusing on right now? Definitely not, because we just want to focus, not because we don't care about it, but because we want to focus on the things that kind of matter to the business model right now, which is getting more centralized exchanges, wallet compatibilities, functionalities, blockchains, things of that sort. Go get Bitcoin blockchain, Cardano, stuff like that. And yeah.
Okay, very cool. Second giveaway. I had an idea for this that I want to do for the second giveaway. So we have this tweet talking about this AMA. So what I want you guys to do, I want to see who can design the best meme for Presend. Okay, and I want you to go put it on this tweet. I'll leave a link to the tweet. I'll start us off. What did I do? I just made this while we were talking. But house burning in the background, should have used Presend. And I want that to be your slogan. Should have used Presend. You could do a whole ad campaign around that. But
yeah,
I'm starting to
absolutely.
So, but
dude, that one's actually really good.
Right? I just made that while we were talking. I mean, I was listening
James
too.
is a monster.
Multitask a little bit. But that's gonna be for $50. And then we'll do one more $50 one as we're finishing up. But I want to get through a few more audience questions as well too. Any plans to expand? You talked a little bit about this, but to non-EVM networks, Solana, Litecoin, etc.
Absolutely, 100%. We see the writing in the sand, right? Obviously, and I'm going to be honest with you. Getting those chains is an absolute milk run compared to getting compatibility on EVM because it's so complex and convoluted. EVM was so hard to do. Shout out Jace, Gosu in the Discord. He's our CTO. He's an absolute animal of a dev. He figured it out. I don't know how he did it. He's a genius. We love him. We're going to, whatever on us, bro. Drinks, cigars, whatever you want. McDonald's, we don't care, right? Because Jace pulled it off. But all of these other chains are absolutely way easier. We'll just put it like that than doing the EVM chains because they're on their own chain. So we know that you can lose money on Bitcoin chain by, sending from the legacy chain to SegWit or sending from SegWit to the legacy chain. So yes, we definitely want to do that.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I was designing another meme. Sorry, this is going to be the rest of my day. Thanks a lot, man. I'm not going to get anything done the rest of the day. I'm going to win my own meme competition. There's my second one.
Put some little crying things on it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, if YouTube doesn't work out for me, I'm going to be a pro meme creator.
Yep, meme generator.
So next question: does this work for NFTs as well, or only tokens, and plans for NFTs in the future if not?
Kind of, right? So the problem that we run into with NFTs is that most wallets, especially like MetaMask, it doesn't let you send NFTs. Your ledger will let you send NFTs sometimes, but majority of the time you send it through like TOFU or OpenSea. So NFTs aren't like one of our key focuses, but here, let's do it, James. Let's do it. Dude, if I lose this NFT, I'll show you guys. Let's present the screen. Let's go back to the Coinbase thing. Can you see my screen, James?
Yes.
Okay. This is like my prized possession, guys. This is literally my prized possession, but we're going to do it. I won't do it on the web app or I won't do it on the extension because everybody's going to get mad and be like, Drew, we can't use the extension yet. I know it's private because we've submitted to Chrome. So I uploaded mine because I have the zip file. And I obviously did that for testing purposes, but all right, this is my prized possession. This is the Wolfpack NFT, man. This is Wolfer Finance's NFT. This is the first NFT. This is my baby, my first project, Wolfer Finance. Go check it out. So let's send my Wolfpack NFT to Coinbase, which we know doesn't accept my NFT. Oh, gosh. All right. We're going to see what happens, James. I know it's not going to work. There's so no way. Let's go. Nice. I still have my NFT. Look at that.
Dude, Presend, it's even better than you know?
Yeah, man. So that was actually a really good question. Who asked that? Can we see that again?
Oh, I might have lost it. I had it start and then now I lost it.
Yeah, somebody, whoever asked that question, that was a great question. I appreciate that question. And it gave me the ability to show it. That was a great question. Good question.
Yeah.
Glad we could prove that one wrong though.
Yeah. Are you plans?
Yeah. So technically, does it work for NFTs? If you can send the NFT out of the wallet, technically it should work for it. Yes, absolutely. But if you can't send the NFT out of the wallet, it'll still say you can't send this, if that makes sense. It won't let you send it. We'll just put it like that. If it's not there, it will not let you send it, just like what we just did.
Okay, very cool. Any plans for building your own wallet?
Unfortunately, no. So the reason why is because we're not here to compete with MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, KuCoin Wallet, Trust Wallet, Ledger. We actually want to work with them. Okay. So we want to be simpatico with them. We want to work alongside of them and be complementary to them, right? So we built this solution with them in mind, right? So we're not going to come out and actually directly compete with them because I think that wouldn't foster good business relationships in the future. And actually we have one really large partner that I've been talking to since Dubai before Presend came out, but they basically said, look, when you have your extension out and we can demo it. And when you have your Hacken audit, which by the way, Hacken audit, we received a 9.95 out of 10. And if you don't know who Hacken is, they're literally one of the best auditors in the game. Their audits are way more in depth than a Certic audit, way more in depth than a Solidity audit. It's like Gate.io got their audit done by them, 10 out of 10, right? So anyways, there's this large player that, they asked for all of these things. They were like SDK. We do have an SDK where we can plug and play Presend into other wallets. So like if MetaMask decides tomorrow, hey, we'd like Presend to be inside of MetaMask, we can help them do that.
Okay, very good. And it was Victoria who said, she said, I sent my Presend via Ethereum instead of BSC. So I needed this a few months ago.
It's a Presend NFT too. That's the worst. Well, the good thing is, Victoria, that you will still get credit for your NFT and you will get your shares. And then it will be a tokenized security and you will be good to go. So no worries.
Awesome.
Look, we got James Pelton giving out his
scammer. By the way, I just want to tell everybody, this is a scammer. Okay, I don't have WhatsApp. If someone that pretends to be me tells you, if you send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 2 Bitcoin. That's not, the world doesn't work that way. Don't listen to them. But that's not me. So I'm gonna block the user. Get out of here, scammer. What is your moat? What's stopping MetaMask or Ledger to build something like this? We kind of talked about that a little bit already. You have the patent going. And again, for someone
first
like
mover
that,
advantage too.
Yep. First mover advantage, totally. And that's one of the reasons that, you guys have this ambassador program, is because what's going to really make this, take hold, what's going to get the attention of MetaMask for licensing or whatever they end up doing is going to be just adoption. It's going to be spread.
Yeah.
And you guys don't take very much per transaction, which is good. But it means that there needs to be a lot of usage in order to make a good amount of money. So
similar to a gas fee. But yeah, the patent protects us. Obviously, our trademarks protect us. Our branding protects us. Being here and already having the tech developed, which took 6 months to figure out how to do it, that's another major key. We're already ahead of the game in that sense. And then also, like James said, we have some of the larger influencers in the game. So, for example, BitBoy Crypto is an ambassador. Around the Blockchain is an ambassador. There's a bunch of other people that are signing up. I'll be going on BitBoy Crypto's channel. I think it airs on Saturday. I go on Around the Blockchain. I go on who else? I know Obsidian will be in on this. I think I go there on Wednesday. We've got Crypto Jeb. We've got Crypto Love. We're looking at Cryptos Are Ups, us trying to get, the altcoin dailies and coin bureaus of the world. So, and when you have that first larger influencer like BitBoy, it's like the first domino falls and then everything else comes after that. Like everybody's like, oh, okay, BitBoy's on, he's an ambassador. I'd like to be an ambassador too. Right. And then same thing with like the exchanges. Oh, Coinbase decides, yeah, we're going to implement this. Well, they just differentiated themselves from everybody by a lot, right? So then almost every other exchange is going to have to be like, well, we have to do this too. Same thing with wallets. MetaMask brings it in. Trust wallets like, well, we have to do it too, because why would somebody use us if they could accidentally lose their money? They wouldn't. They'd just go to MetaMask.
Okay. Very good. Yep. Totally agree. And I'm excited to see the future and excited to be part of it as an ambassador. And want to get the word out again. I love that it's something that, helps people too. Like it's not just a business. It's not just, something, it's not just, there's so much in this space that is like, is it really helping anybody, what people are doing? But this is something that will actually help people. And I think has the potential to make a lot of money. So love that.
100%.
Where do you want your meme comps to go? That's this tweet. Go do that tweet and just put them there. I think that'll be the best spot. So last question, and then we'll do one final giveaway for $50, and then maybe we'll call it a day. I love doing this. We should do just like a monthly what's up because it's fun. Just
dude, I'm down, bro. I love being on James's channel. We have such good chemistry and conversations, man. Like I always have a blast whenever I come on your channel. This is my third time, maybe it's the fourth. I don't know. I know I've been on here 3 times for sure. And yeah, dude, I'm down for it, man. We can do like a monthly like round table or something. Let's bring Chris on too. Bring Chris.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do some stuff down in Austin too. I have some ideas of some things.
It's gonna be awesome, dude. Yeah. I'm bringing my camera. I'm gonna be braided up. I'm gonna be in my suits doing Aikido and stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh man, can't wait.
James got a taste of me in Dubai.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
It's we'll just say me and Drew are at opposite ends of a lot of
energy
spectrum. Yeah, it's a homeschooler from Nebraska is very different than Drew. So
yeah,
very cool. Will Presend be set up to bridge in the future? I think that's a really good question. Have you guys thought about that? Bridging between chains?
We actually have. So there's an opportunity there, definitely for sure. And I've actually already talked to. So fun fact, Jace Gosu is an absolute, like I said, animal. He does everything in like 15 seconds somehow. I'm like, hey, Jace, I need a complex algorithm to tell me, how I could get to the moon with a paperclip. And he's like, here you go, done. And I'm like, all right, cool. So Jace actually has built bridges before, right? And so I don't think that that's not an option is what we'll say. I can't guarantee it because again, we got to focus on what we need to focus on right now, which is the pure functionalities of it, but absolutely. So there might turn into these like this suite of products that we bundle under Presend, and maybe there's like a $5 or a $10 monthly fee, and we do, hey, here's scam checks, here's bridge, here's whatever. But yeah, definitely we're gonna be bundling different types of products under Presend for sure.
Okay, very good. There's my last meme inspiration for you guys.
That is really good. The only thing that could make that better is if it had the Presend shield logo on it. Other than that, that thing is beautiful. That's perfect, man.
Feel free to use it. These are not trademarks, not copyright.
Downloaded.
Use them all. All right, let's do last giveaway here. So what we're gonna do, comment #Howl. Okay.
Yeah.
Wolfer
Wolfpack,
Finance.
baby.
#Howl in the comments. And I'm definitely going to enter. This will be for $50. This will be our last giveaway, and then we'll wrap up. If you made it all the way to the end of the AMA, I mean, we've been here for an hour and 4 minutes. You guys deserve something for making it this long, listening to me and Drew banter. And I know it's entertaining, but you deserve something for being here. So hashtag Howl. We'll give you guys.
Show up and show out. I want to see your largest howl. I don't see big howls here. I see small howls. I need big howls.
Yeah, uppercase. Let's get those uppercase going. We want to hear
I
want to hear the shouts through the screen.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I know whenever Wolfer Finance sold out, I howled. And then I did a big fireworks show, and then I like put it on my YouTube. It was funny.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Austin, now they're starting.
I'll get a howl. There we go. In Austin, I'll get a howl video going.
Yeah.
So also too, I need to clarify for people, if you're not watching this live, I really apologize. You cannot be part of the giveaway. Okay. This is live giveaway. Inevitably we get people afterwards. You know what, guys? I'm very sorry. I think actually the uppercase, it doesn't recognize. So go back to the small howls. It must be case sensitive.
Drew set you guys up.
Small howls. Very sorry. Appreciate the big howls, but we got to do small.
Yeah.
So we'll give you guys
seriously.
We'll give like another 20 seconds, and then we'll draw this last one for $50.
Ton of support.
$50. Yeah, man. And it'll be sent to you via pre-send. So there's no chance of it being lost. So you'll for sure get it. So that's that's great.
As long as you give us the correct details.
Right.
As long as you give us the correct details.
Yeah. Next project we're going to work on, Drew, is something to like stop rug pulls. That's our next. That's where we're gonna.
Dude, seriously. I'm thinking like also, you know, this has got Crypto Jimbo in mind, which is a large escrowing service. So for like something that's like yours, not only can we pre-send it to make sure that that wallet is compatible with the coin on that chain, all that good stuff, run the pre-send checks, but we can also escrow said funds, right? And we'll have to get some licenses, some regulatory licenses to do this, but I've already kind of talked to the people I need to talk to about it. So no spoilers though. I'm not telling nobody nothing.
Okay.
Don't ask. But what we can do is we can escrow and then give you like a PIN, and then you give the person that you're sending to that PIN, and then they log in on pre-send, they input the PIN, and then boom, they get the funds. See what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's keep thinking. I'm thinking of like we need to make a post send that like protects against rug pulls. So there's pre-send to make sure the funds get there, and then post send. Yeah, we'll brainstorm.
I've actually already trademarked post send and secure send.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, so I'm that's my thing, bro. Like 10 steps ahead of the person that's 2 steps ahead. That's how we get here. That's how we get where we're going.
That's awesome. Love it. All right, well, let's go ahead and draw this. Get that drum roll going a little bit. Man, I see my name. Thought it was gonna end on me. Peter Chip. Sanity.
Dude. Actually, that guy's a legend, man. He shows up to every like stream. He's in both. He probably shows up to your streams too. He's on the pre-send streams, the Wolfer streams. He's always commenting in the Discord. Dude, Chip's a legend, bro. I'm actually glad he won. That's dope.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations, Chip Sanity. Again, I don't know, Tycho, if you're still here, can you post your Discord name again? I think that'd probably be the easiest way. I would say Discord me, but it'll be a few days before I get to it probably. So Tycho, if you're still here, if you can put, I'm trying to find those details, but if you can put your Discord up, you can reach out to me on Twitter too. We'll get you taken care of. But $50, congratulations.
Yep. And then just give us USDC on Polygon chain. We got you. We'll do it on the chain that doesn't cost much in fees. It's very inexpensive. That's why Wolfer was built on Polygon.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Tycho. Yeah, Tycho. There we go. Thank you, Tycho. So Tycho Prado 3715 or on Telegram, and we'll get you sorted to get you taken care of. So
100%.
Well, unless there's further ado, we will wrap up here. This has been amazing. I love it. Audience, first off, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. We can only, me and Drew both, we can only do what we do because you guys come and watch. I mean, we could, get together. We could do a video like this together, but it would be so lame if there weren't people here to watch it. So appreciate 100%. You guys. Please hit like on the way out. Feel free to reach out to me, reach out to Drew, follow on Twitter, all those things. Don't forget about the meme competition. that is going on Twitter. I'll post a link to that again. That'll be our final $50 that we are giving away. And Drew, thank you, man. Thanks for building cool stuff. Thank you for being a good friend, and look forward to seeing you in Austin, man.
You as well, man. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Take care, everybody.